Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. The Ukrainians continue to hit Crimea, successful or unsuccessfully. This article that I have here says that they tried to destroy or attack Sevastopol. Now, the Russians, on the other hand, claim that their air defense systems worked just fine. After I think their Russian self-defense, air defense systems failed on a few times, in my assessment, from allowing to be hit by whatever to military airfields and other targets. I think right now the Russians are trying to say, I don't know if it's true or not, that oh my God, look, it works. They work. The air defense systems. So this article comes from Ukrainska Pravda and from 19th of August 2022. This is the title. Russian occupiers say their air defense hit its targets following new explosions, plural, in Sevastopol. On the evening of Friday, August 19th, the residents of Sevastopol, a city in Russian-occupied Crimea, reported that they heard the sounds of explosions. Head of the Russian occupying government in Sevastopol claimed that the sounds accompanied the working of Russian air defense systems, which, as early reports indicate, brought down an unmanned aerial vehicle, UAV. Now, details. Russian and Crimean journalists, oh, they're two different, there's not Russian, it's Crimean. Why didn't you say Crimean Ukrainian? Ukrainian Crimean, whatever. Russian and Crimean journalists reported that Russian air defense systems were operating in Sevastopol. Okay, I would like to see the, how do you call it, the efficiency. How many were hit? How many were not hit? As they say here, it was only one drone, an unmanned aerial vehicle. So a local telegram channel said that the system could be heard launching 9 missiles over the course of just 1 minute. So 9 missiles for 9 targets, or 9 missiles for one target, and 8 missed and 1 hit it. So Mikhail Rezvozayev, the so-called governor of Sevastopol, said that explosions could be heard in central Sevastopol. He said that the information he obtained indicates that the Russian air defense system brought down its targets, or the targets were doing what they do best, and they destroyed certain targets within the center of Sevastopol. We want to find out and want to wait for satellite pictures. Quote from Rezvozayev. I'm currently at work in the government. Just like many other residents of Sevastopol. Heard the blast in the city center. Similar ones could be heard earlier near Strilka. Well, just the fact that these guys are able to get this far, it tells me that the missiles or whatever it is, the drones, could not be intercepted before they get on above the city, don't you think? Air defense systems was operating in the bay. Naval artillery is at its core. Presumably, he means that it is at the core of the Russian air defense systems, edited by these guys. Is the same as what happened yesterday. Early reports indicate a UAV has been struck down. The targets have been hit. Well, yesterday was the Kerch Crimean bridge, where they said, oh, it was under attack and we shot down whatever was heading towards the bridge. Russian and local telegram channels reported explosions at a Russian military airfield in Sevastopol. Okay, the occupying authorities claimed that air defense was operating in the region. With what success, how much success they had. I'm not concerned, maybe I would be not concerned or how should I put it? I wouldn't say, oh, you know what, the air defense worked over there at near Sevastopol. All right, we'll find out. But I don't know how and why, but they said the coastal air defense systems. So that means they came, being a drone, obviously came from the Black Sea. They don't have anything over there. They don't have any ships or anything, or there's not their job to intercept this unmanned aerial vehicle. Or at least they could probably tell us where that came from. It seems like all we find is a drone popped up and it tried to attack something, either successfully or unsuccessfully. And this is kind of weird. But you don't know. Maybe it was it could be even like this, to get the courage back of the population, or feel safe in Sevastopol. They could have just sent something over there just to, okay, we're gonna hit it and look how great we are. Because as of now, for me, the Russian air defense system doesn't have a good name, and that I told you because of those failures in my assessment of targets being hit in Crimea military airfield. But I'm not going to go back to that. It's just, and why are the Ukrainians sending only one drone? I mean, if you're able to penetrate the airspace of a country, I mean, why do you try? I mean, the more you try, the more often you try, the better prepared the enemy will be. Like in fighting, when you fight, I'm not talking about one punch or one kick and that's it, the game. No, when you fight and you apply a technique after a few after a few techniques that would cover that. So as I said before, you wanna, let's say you wanna kick the guy in the head. You don't just kick the guy in the head. You do 2 or 3 moves before attacks, and then the last one, the third or fourth, is the technique, is the kick in the head, because you try to confuse the enemy. And the same here. Not only that, but if you do the same technique over and over, you will get less and less success, because he gets prepared, he gets ready for it, he's gonna see it. The same here. I mean, I think you already tried in Sevastopol when you destroyed that building, or at least those offices, right? When it was the Navy Day, right? And then it was and it was successful. The successful was on the second one, which was the airfield, military airfield, successful. The third one was the how do you call it? Depot, the armament, the munition depot, and then the fourth one was another airfield. And then he said, no, now we did it right, and I started hitting them, supposedly, after 4, I would say, failures. But the thing is that these guys can get that close, that close to targets, without being intercepted before that. All right, well, good for them, I guess. I wonder if it was a drone or a missile, but they say it was a drone this time. They haven't said anything about missiles yet. Only thing they said it was accidents or drones. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.